Boy Mike Wills, and you tuned in to Playas podcast. Today is our second episode, and it's kind of like our first official episode where we really gonna go podcast style. We really gonna have we got a topic, got a theme to the whole episode. We're gonna do it the right way. Last time had to come drip season 4 review for sure. Uh, Shit, it's like a week later. Man, yeah, the numbers is crazy. Yeah, he sold like 150. Him in the weekend, damn near. Yeah, that's tough. But yeah, he got started off smoking good. Last time I gave y'all half a wood. I came in with half a wood. I was tripping, man. So came the right way. Got a whole wood for you. So let's go. You know, it's a podcast for players only, of course. All right, let's get into this, man. Let me pull these topics. Let me pull this topic out. Boom, boom. All right, so today our main topic or theme is responsibility, and it's not like responsibility in the sense of like chores, a job, things like that. Nah, it's responsibility in like taking responsibility in your life. Like you have to take responsibility for your results and figure out what hand you played in getting to your results. See, life isn't about you can't allow life to happen to you. You got to make it happen. You can't like make excuses for why things don't happen. Like play your part. Yo do whatever you got to do 100% to whatever your goal is. Do that 100%. Do what you can control. Do that at 100%, and by doing that, you'll like everything will fall into place. You'll see things fall into place when you're focused on the things that you can control. When you're focused on things that's like outside of your control and like things that kind of don't matter, your mind will be real cluttered. Like you'll be overly stressed because it's like, damn, you ain't even gonna know why. Because it's like you're not focused. You gotta get that focus, and you gotta really understand what matter, what's important, and hone in on that. And you also can't have a victim mindset. Like allowing life to just happen to you. That's look kind of having like a victim mindset where it's like, well, this didn't happen, so I couldn't do this. Nah, do your part and think like sometimes things have to happen. It's perfect timing. Your shit wasn't together whenever it was gonna work out. You think, oh, this shit ain't like bro ain't do what he had to do, so the day come you ain't gonna do your part. But then fuck around when it's the deadline for wherever the project need to be, and now he miraculously got his shit done, and now you ain't like it's shit like that. Like now you look like a dumbass because like fuck, oh I could have. But you gonna want to blame other people or blame whatever for why. But no, you don't do that. You keep it P, take responsibility, and don't fall a victim, man, because you gotta understand that this life is all about cause and effect. So what you do is going to give you a result, and what constantly happens is you. So if these results constantly happen to you, that's what it is with you. Until you start changing your actions, you're not gonna get different results. So you gotta, if you want different, you gotta, if you want to do something, if you want to get something, fuck, if you want to get somewhere different, you gotta do something different. That's that's with anything. Like doing the bare minimum and just doing what you've been doing is gonna get you right where you at. If you want more, you gotta do more. That's simple science. It's simple science. Like it's it's things like that. And coming back to, like, you gotta be responsible, because it's certain things that you don't want to do, certain things that you gotta do that you don't necessarily want to do, but you have to. You can't just settle for like local level pleasure. You gotta make a decision that best fits um, every level of the hierarchy simultaneously. So saying that is like you gotta make decisions that's good for right now, that's good for tomorrow, that's good for the next day, next month, next year, and the year after that. You can't just make decisions that's like, boom, we good right now, but bro, I don't know what like can't crash out like that. Can't do that, but you always gotta be thinking consequences, cause life is a marathon, and what you do right now will fuck around catch up to you later on, or what you don't do right now, you gonna run out of time and be like, damn, I should have been, but it's gonna be too late. That's why you gotta take advantage of this moment, because the future don't exist. The future is all theory. Like, you don't know what the next minute will hold, so you can't live for then. You gotta live for now. Yes, you gotta treat your future self like they're disabled. Like, you gotta treat your future self like they can't do shit, because if you think like, oh, bro, I could do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, something might come up tomorrow, or shit might happen. So do that shit right now. Do everything in the moment. You can't put shit off, because you never know what tomorrow holds. You never know what the next minute is. So you gotta get your shit in order right now. Don't put it off. Don't wait. And if you waiting because you scared to fail, or you scared to like you scared to look like a fool, man, you gotta have a rough draft of yourself to get better at anything. Like, you can't just start off and be the best. Be you gotta be bad. You gotta be terrible initially. Like, period, point blank. That's the only way. You gotta fail to succeed. Like, there's nobody that was just the very successful people that's like, you know what? I just did it and it just worked out. No. You gotta get 10 no's before you get your first yes. Like, it's, man, the fool is a precursor to the hero. And with saying that, is the hero wasn't always him. Like, you see in every movie, the main character gotta go through some shit. They always gotta learn. They gotta figure out how to do this shit, and they gotta. So why would it be any different with like real life, or with any goal that you trying to chase, anything great that you trying to get, like anything that's like worth the chase, why would it be easy to get? Then everybody would have it. Like it's simple like that, man. Like you just gotta go. You gotta if you want it, go get it. And the only person stopping you is you. And you telling yourself like, nah, I could never. That's you, and you gonna look back. You gonna look back. When you old and be like, damn, man, my life is not where I wanted to be. Like, go chase your dreams, especially while you're young. Like while you're young, these are the years where for you to make mistakes because things aren't necessarily that serious. You don't necessarily gotta be settling down and getting your life completely together yet. See, these are the years where you can fuck up and you can, you know, acquire debt, shit like that. Like, get do what you gotta do, but figure it out before shit get real, or don't just be like running in place and then later on down the line you doing the same shit you doing right now. So it's like the fuck you been doing for 20 years. Like figure figure out what you want to do, go do it, and don't let nothing stop you from at least trying. And when you try, if you really love it, don't give up. Especially not initially. Like, don't try. Somebody tell you, bro, that shit suck. And then you be like, all right, yeah, you right. That shit do suck. I'm gonna just go back to whatever. No, don't do that, bro. See it through. And shit, some might come of it, man. Because you never know. You never know unless you try. And I feel like a lot of people, they have that quitter mentality, or they just have that like, I couldn't do that. But anybody that's great, bro, they it take like 10,000 hours to master anything. So you just gotta be willing to put the time in and put the work in, and just be willing to make mistakes and be willing to look like a dumbass. Cause once you do it, you don't look as dumb no more. Like you learn something. So now you look better the next time. Now you look better the next time. By the 100th time you did it, you gonna look like, damn, you looking good, brother. You looking good, Playas. So it's like, bruh, don't trip. You gonna be whack as fuck when you first start, but it be cool, man. It be cool. And one thing you gotta think about, you can't stand still, because if you stand still, you'll fall backwards. And it also, if you stand still, the world moves away from you. You not moving forward is other, like if you're not moving forward, other people are. So that's creating a gap. But if you moving and I'm moving, we at least gonna be the same where we was, how we started. But if you're not moving at all, people are getting way better, and just life is moving on. Time don't stop for nobody. Like that's why like time is one of the most precious aspects to life, because it's you can't negotiate it. You can't be like, man, look, give me an hour, give me a couple hours, man. I give you a couple. Like you can't get that shit back. You can't ask for no more. You can't do nothing, and you don't know how much you got left. So it's like, man, I should really soak in this moment and make the most of it. Cause shit, I don't know. I don't know. You never know. That's why you gotta do your thing, and that's why you really gotta you know go hard, because you just never know when things turn bad. Cause they said the Matthew principle is, to those who have everything, more will be given, and to those who have nothing, everything will be taken. So those, just like I said, if you master something, that means you spent at least 10,000 hours working, crafting your skills. So by the time you are successful, you mastered it. So you're only getting better. You understand it. So more is gonna come to you because you already got that mindset that I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better. But those that don't have anything, being poor is a mindset because every dog has their day. So it's you know niggas be fucked up. You be fucked up. Everybody. Every hustler ain't always up. So you understand that if you a hustler, you understand that. Everybody take their down days. So that happens. But if you allow that, like, bro, I'm down, and you just don't have that mindset to be like, how am I gonna change this? How am I never gonna get to this point again? Or how I'm gonna get out this hole or whatever. If you don't have that mindset to just be trying to figure it out, you ain't gonna never get nowhere. You're gonna stay down. You're gonna be poor forever, and you just gonna be you gonna be playing the victim your whole life. And like, man, life sucks. Life sucks because shit don't work out for me. Hey, me personally, I understand. Life is tough. Life is hard as fuck. But it's up to me to play my role, do what I gotta do to keep this shit moving and get where I wanna be. It's up to me. It's not just gonna happen. That's crazy. That's crazy. You think that shit is gonna happen, or especially like if you want something great, like you want to be rich. You think that shit just gonna happen because you a cool nigga? Stop it. Stop it. And it's like we all can agree. We all can agree that there's actions that make your situations worse, right? So if we can agree on that, then it has to be true that there's also actions that you can make that can make your situation better. So you just make the decision. When you down, you know, you figure out what you did to get down. Don't do that shit again. Change it up. Do something different. So like it's all mindset to just be like, bro, I'm not gonna be there no more. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not gonna be fucked up no more. Like it's all mindset to say, you know, I don't want to be there. I want to be here. Like I want to put myself in this room. I see myself being this person. So that's the person I'm gonna be now. Don't become that person. Don't try to become that person at that time because it don't work out like that. You gotta learn that hustle as a poor man. You gotta learn a rich man's hustle as a poor man because it's crazy. You can't be lazy and rich because when you get the money, you can't just sit around because then you're gonna be right back where you was. You gotta understand that hustle. So when you get the money, you know how to make it grow. You know how to keep it coming. Like you gotta understand that because if you if you really want it and like you'll get it right now and you're not a person that's a hustler like that, you'll be right back where you are. You'll be like, bruh. And you'll be like, bruh, this world is unfair, bruh. There's some bullshit. There's some bullshit that's happened. How I lose because you didn't have the right mindset. You wasn't trying to you know, you wasn't trying to get right, man. So you gotta adopt the mindset that everything that happens to you is your responsibility, and you have to be willing to um you have to be willing to clear your mind and see what is really your responsibility and is what like I said, what hand you play in your results. Cause I mean, certain things it's out of your control. You just but a lot of things, more times than not, the things that you can't control, you kind of Some of them you could have played. It's some shit that like a long time ago you could have got that shit right, but you didn't. So now it's snowball. I feel like everything happened for a reason. That's why you gotta handle your business and move in the right way because you being a fuck nigga now, that shit gonna catch up to you one day. Like man, that's why. Hey, I'm always at all times. We always pushing P, man. You always pushing P because being a fuck nigga, that's not P. That's not P at all. Being a real nigga, knowing having a good mindset, understanding that I gotta be a boss. A boss mindset is not a victim mindset. So you gotta understand, it's up to me to get where I want to be. I ain't worried about. I'm not dependent on nothing. I'm not dependent on nothing. It's me. I'm gonna do it, and there ain't nothing that can stop me, cause I'm the greatest. I'm a boss. I'm him. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. So you know, but also having that mindset, it's not about being arrogant. It's always you always gotta be looking to learn and looking to develop and looking to, become better, because there's a lot there's a lot of things you don't know. There's a lot of things you don't know. There's a lot of things you can learn from a lot of different people because it's different perspectives. Different people see it a different way. So it's like, damn, I ain't never seen it like that. So I could take that in, boom, and once I learn that, I feel like every time you learn something new, you become a new person. Like you shed something sheds and something grows. So you always have to have that mindset that I gotta share something. If it's some false information that I knew before and I learned some new information, just because I might not like the information, don't mean fuck that. No, take that in. That old shit, who I was, that shit dead, cause that was wrong. That's not the best way to move. Just because that's what I've known my whole life, don't mean that was the best way to move. Especially because I judge off results. So where am I at in life? I'm not even where I wanted. I'm not even where I want to be. So why would I hold on to some? Why would I hold on to some shit that hasn't got me where I wanted to be? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would I do that? So I take in something new, and you let go of the dead, because arrogance is when you cling on to them dead parts, and it's like, bro, nah, you just don't like my style. You just don't like how I do it. You just hating. Like, nah. Sometimes people is telling you game. Like, sometimes people is they know something. So I feel like you should always just have open ears for anybody. Like, just always be willing to learn. Always be looking to take some game from anybody, man. But at the same time, you gotta understand that you gotta take in the knowledge, like take in the good things. Like, don't just be like, all right, you said something bad, so everything you say is invalid. Like, nah, you said something bad, I ain't like that, but that was a good point. Like, always just be open for the whole conversation. Don't allow the beginning of the conversation to tarnish your whole perception of the person. So now everything they say is some dumbass shit, and you just not listening. Like, just always be open to listen to people's even in the opinion, because sometimes you might just be so self-consumed. So it's like, I don't even, especially like me, I'm and even the podcasting and music, like, I need to hear what people's opinion is. Even though I got my own style, do what I do, it's good to hear people's opinion and know what you like. So if I cater to you, the people that's going to pay, or people that's going to subscribe, or people that's going to tune in, or whatever I'm doing, why would I, say, oh, y'all dumb as hell? That's stupid. Stupid. Just, you got to be open to hear anything from anybody. Like that's the best way to move. So that's gonna be it. That's how we're gonna wrap it up tonight. Like we said, it's all about responsibility, taking responsibility for anything that happens in your life. You just have to, like I said, take a step back, understand what roles, what hand you play in the results that you're getting, and change that. Move accordingly and do what you have to do to get to where you want to be. And that is when you will start finding success. Don't allow life to happen to you. Go make it happen, you know? Like Nike said, just do it. But like I say, it's the Player Circle podcast. That's what I say. Like Gunna said, we pushing P. You know? So, hey, Player Circle podcast, P's only. You know? Players only. If you're not a player, don't come back next episode. So, hey, hold on. We're gonna hit the wood one more time before we sign out, man. Spark your wood if you you know. You out of here. Peace.